If you're not sure of how to begin your renovation, go to HomeTrust. HomeTrust is Singapore's leading renovation platform that matches homeowners with trusted interior designers. On the main page, simply click the Get Recommendations feature and answer a few simple questions to get matched with reputable IDs. From there, you can check out their portfolios and take a look at their reviews. Did you know that HomeTrust do not delete negative reviews? This is where HomeTrust stands out, by providing the promise of trust and transparency to homeowners like ourselves. If you want to know more, make sure you visit their website at hometrust.sg. Hi everyone! In the previous video, we finished our post-renovation cleaning. Today, we are bringing in all our furniture and appliances, as well as adding the finishing touches to the house before sleeping in the house for the very first time. And so for now, this is an empty house tour. And so I woke up early in the morning to collect 2 motorized tables from Carousell. I paid $60 for Lalamove to collect and transport them from the seller to my house. Prices include 1 additional helper because I know that it will not be easy to move these tables. For those of you moving single items like furniture, I highly recommend Lalamove because their prices seems to be the lowest compared to moving companies outside. They even transport myself along with the items over. Previously, I also used Lalamove to transport my kitchen backsplash without any problems. As for the items, I paid $80 for 2 motorized tables, $40 for 2 office chairs, and $20 for 2 pedestals. This was because there was an office relocation and items are priced for clearance. For those of you who are okay with second-hand items, I highly recommend checking out Carousell. Sometimes you can score yourself some unbelievable deals, sometimes even for free. Motorized tables like these can easily cost upwards of $300 each, and the ones we bought look brand new after some simple cleaning. Later in the morning, we assembled our Sintered stone dining table from Taobao, which was actually very easy to DIY. For those furniture, I find that there's no need to spend a lot of money on them. I heard of some homeowners spending thousands or even 5 digits on a dining table, and they ended up being too afraid to use them daily. For our case, even if we accidentally damage or stain it, there is still less of a pinch, knowing that we can still replace it anytime. As for price-wise, we paid $110 for the table and another $70 for the shipping. For Sintered stone, I guess it's not that bad of a deal. Later in the afternoon, our washing machine arrived. Actually, for all the appliances in our house, we didn't buy from any of the local big appliances stores. This was from a Carousell store that sells brand new items with less warranty. We paid $700 for this model, including delivery and installation. As for the fridge, we got ours from Prism, primarily because the door can be changed to a left-hand fridge. We will talk more about why in the eventual kitchen tour. Now for those of you who want to change the door opening direction, take note that you will need to pay an additional $80. Initially, I wanted to change the door myself to save some money, but we were told that this will void the fridge warranty, so I just let them do it. Turns out that there were a lot of hidden screws and latches as I was observing them, and that would probably take me a few hours to figure out, as compared to them taking just 15 to 20 minutes. So if you look at our previous videos, our carpentry dimensions were all designed to accommodate this fridge, including enough clearance on the side for heat dissipation. For price-wise, we paid a total of $690 and another $80 for changing of the door, which I think is not too bad considering that fridges are $1,000 or so nowadays.
A few moments later.
And so, the next DIY project will be the installation of our bed frame itself. So this is a queen size bed, and this is honestly quite expensive. I bought this for $400 from Taobao. After shipping, it's about $450 or maybe $500, not too sure. But I hope I can do this in half a day. Let's see.
Later that same evening. Next morning.
This is the default HDB toilet bowl given to us, and we want to keep this toilet bowl. Now, something we noticed that was strange during key collection was that the water outlet is on the right side of the toilet bowl instead of the left side. So if we want to install a bidet or a handheld water spray, it should typically be on the same side as the water outlet. Now this is going to be a challenge because normally the bidet spray is going to be located on the left side of the toilet bowl. Now technically, you can still route the water pipes underneath the toilet bowl all the way to the left side to install your water bidet, but this is going to look a little bit weird because the pipes is going to touch the floor and there will be some hygiene issues over there. So what we did here was to purchase a toilet bowl seat cover from Taobao with the water spraying and bidet function. And we are going to change this particular seat cover with what we purchased. And now this is how it looks like after just 15 minutes of installation, and this is the end result. So you can see from the left side of the toilet bowl, there's this spray function. So the front and back, right? So if we were to use this nozzle, you can see the nozzle coming out for the spray. You can also control the strength of the water. So for example, I can tilt this for low. Other than that, nothing much to complain about. This is very standard look of a toilet bowl cover. There's soft closing as well, if you are interested. And so I purchased this entire thing from Taobao for about $30, and installation only took about 15 minutes. And now we do not need to install our handheld bidet at this position. And this is going to save us a lot of toilet paper. Hope you like it.
A few moments later.
Now when it comes to Glassworks, it is usually the last thing to do in any renovation. Honestly, we should have done post-renovation cleaning after finishing Glassworks. But it just took me so long to decide on the kind of shower glass that I wanted. When it comes to a small bathroom like ours, there are really not many options available because we wanted to keep the vanity and the toilet bowl dry. I will explain in more detail in the eventual bathroom tour, but otherwise, for those of you who are considering shower glass, just be warned that they are very high maintenance. Now when it comes to moving in, all you need are actually just 3 items: a bed, a working shower, and a washing machine. The other things like furniture and appliances can all wait. Now Lady Boss would say that the aircon is a necessity, but I think it's really up to the individual. Some homeowners that I know actually move in halfway during the renovation, even before the kitchen carpentry is finished, and that is totally fine. For us, there wasn't any urgency, so we just moved in after everything was sorted out. And with that, I'm happy to say that our renovation journey has officially ended. In total, it took us 4+ months of renovation, but it was definitely a very crazy and memorable one. So for our next video, it will be a home tour. I also remember watching other home tours videos back while waiting for our key collection, and they were definitely very helpful in our own renovations. However, I'm still thinking of how to do this one. Because I am so long-winded, as you can tell from my previous videos, it will likely take me 1 whole hour to showcase the entire house or even more. So let me think about how to do this properly, but otherwise, we shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.